Once, in a small town, there lived a poor cobbler who earned a modest living repairing shoes. Despite his poverty, he was known for his cheerful spirit and the songs he sang every morning as he worked. His joyful melodies filled the air as he tended to worn-out shoes. Though he owned very little, his heart was light and his life was uncomplicated. Not far from the cobbler's home was a wealthy man who lived in a grand mansion. He possessed more money than he could ever use, yet he was deeply unhappy. Sleepless nights consumed him as he worried about his riches and feared they might be stolen. One night, as the rich man lay awake, he heard the cobblers singing and wondered how someone with so little could be so content. Curious, the wealthy man visited the cobbler the next day. He found him happily working on an old shoe. After a little while, he posed the wealthy. "You always seem so happy," said the rich man. "What is the secret to your happiness?" Reacher smiled. The cobbler smiled and replied, "There's no secret, sir. I'm happy because I have enough. My work provides just what I need to live, and that is all I desire." The rich man frowned, puzzled. "How can this man be so happy with so little, while I am miserable with so much?" he thought. Determined to uncover the source of the cobbler's joy, he devised a test. "Here, my friend," said the rich man, placing a heavy bag of gold coins on the cobbler's table. "Take this as a gift. You work hard, and you deserve more than just enough. This money will make your life easier." The cobbler was stunned, having never seen so much gold before. "Thank you, sir," he said, holding the bag tightly. That night, for the first time, the cobbler did not sing. Instead, he sat staring at the bag of gold. As days went by, his happiness began to fade. He no longer sang while he worked, preoccupied with hiding his newfound wealth and fearing it might be stolen. Sleepless nights and constant worry replaced his carefree life. Even his work began to suffer as his mind was consumed by thoughts of the gold. Unable to bear the burden any longer, the cobbler took the bag of gold and returned to the rich man. "Sir," he said, placing the bag on the table, "please take back your gold. Since you gave it to me, I've lost my peace. I no longer sing, and my days are filled with anxiety. I'd rather live my simple, happy life than carry this burden." The rich man was silent for a moment, then nodded and took back the bag of gold. "You've taught me a valuable lesson today," he said. "Happiness isn't about having more, but being content with what you have." The cobbler left feeling free once again. That evening, the townspeople heard his cheerful singing fill the air as he worked. This story reminds us that true happiness doesn't come from wealth or possessions, but from contentment and peace of mind. The cobbler was happy not because he had much, but because his life was simple and fulfilling. On the other hand, the rich man's wealth brought him worry, not joy. Instead of chasing material things, we should focus on appreciating life's simple pleasures, peace, simplicity, and gratitude. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more inspiring videos. Now, for perspective taking, for storytelling to tell.